Whoopsie. Can't see when I go live if I do that. There we go. Okay. Hey everyone. This is a video. I want to show you another nestarish video. He is, he plays on Xbox, but he's often in our channel. And I'm inviting anyone who is on console to send me messages. You can DM me in Discord or on here. And basically, just send me a link to whatever videos you have of your homes, because I don't have any ability to get onto any console. So I figured I'd allow us all to share in seeing other people's work that we normally wouldn't be able to see. Sorry, my lipstick is going to get all over the place. It's like that. But first I want to say thank you to Colt Gemini for the follow, and a big thank you to Oblivion Switch for resubscribing. I'll be sending out presents. I'm a little behind on that. Apologies. Hopefully my makeup is not all over my face now. So here is Nestarish's Potentates Retreat, fully decorated, and I have high hopes, so let's get going on this. I'm going to turn off my speakers. I'm going to leave the music on because I think it adds a little something, and I tested it, so it shouldn't be too loud, but if it is, please let me know. So once again, this is Nestarish. Ooh. That's almost like the David. That's crazy. It never would have occurred to me. Wow, that gives me ideas. Hey, Dombat. Oh my goodness, look at that table. That's incredible. Wowzers. Yeah, this is Nestarish on Xbox. Just the number of items. I see he's doing the sinking the bed down to make it look like a glass table trick. Excuse my yawning, it's nothing to do with boredom, it's just... Yet again, I'm very lots of good ideas in here. I call that the David. It's not the David, it's the Michelangelo Sistine Chapel. I forget the name of it. Dawn of Man or something like that. I forget. I've actually seen it in person. I like storage areas. So does J Hart. I think this one's really well put together. Moon sugar, bamboo. There's a kitty on fire. That makes me nervous. Hey, Volcidol. Look at that kitty on fire. I don't like that. Out of the fire! No! Don't mind me, I'm a big old goofball. I feel like I've seen something similar to that. With the barrels sinking into the walls like that. Like 3 in a row, it's odd. I don't think I've shown this before, but it looks so familiar. Interesting use of those rugs, sinking them back like that. I wouldn't have done that, so it's an interesting look. sometimes people come up with things that I don't. I think something's eating my house again. I hear it. Oh, wow. Oh, the cobbles! Pretty. Somebody got a bunch of the sets. The ivy looks really good. The fire ivy. Bad that, you know, Xbox and PS4 don't get a lot of attention from the streamers, so I'm glad that I can at least show some of their stuff. Oh, wow. Somebody invested in Calgrontids. We're up to, I think, 6 Calgrontids in this house, if I count correctly. Yeah, but you know what? I don't think so, because apparently clown stuff on Xbox is stupid cheap. So I think that it'd be that expensive in real, like in our servers, though I don't think it's as bad on those servers. I think it's most expensive on PC. Yeah, they are pretty awesome. Oh, there's a whole lot of sets in this one, because that rock comes from the Domus set. The added benefit of getting started like this by showing videos too, that I can finish my writs and it does not have to launch that for me. Poolside bar, folks. Hook me up with that, yo. That so many times. Backing up to get a good view of something, plop, right into the water. Did they make a sandcastle? Oh my god, with buckets and everything! What a great idea. Squee. Squee right here. Squee. Oh my god, a sandcastle. That is flippin' brilliant. Oh my god. That is so cool. I'm squeeing. Cool sandcastle world. Sorry, just checking to see if I got lipstick all over myself when I went like that. Jeez, how have I never seen anyone do that before? It's such a good idea. I guess somebody's got to think about it. Think of it first. This isn't all that far off from tropical paradises. I've seen places just like this in real life. Oh, at least one. Oh, wow. Whoa, what did we build out here? Okay, I think these are the crown store bridges. What a great dock. Cabanas. People can sleep in front of the water in the cabana. This really looks like an island paradise I've seen before then. Yep. Agreed. Sometimes in real life, though, they have glass floors because so you can see the heat. I wanted to go to Tahiti for my honeymoon, but I didn't. I ended up going to St. Lucia, which was fun. Tahiti has a lot of those kinds of over-the-water stuff. It just worked out that St. Lucia had more of what we needed because I'm disabled, so getting around is difficult. I have to take that into account. Travel agent too, in case anyone ever needs one. I'll promote him. He's phenomenal. Yeah, seriously, right? Except you'd get mold problems because the interior still has mold, despite all of the goodness. And a whole bunch of Argonians. Maybe said it's great, but it was the steel drums that got me. He didn't put enough attention on the band, because that was cool. Yeah. Alright, that's it. We done, yo. Alright. Let me get out of that. You're welcome for watching. Let me fix my thinger. Okay. Derp, derp, derp. Done! Yes. Excellent house. Pleasing. Pleasing to the eye. And just pretty much awesome. Finishing up my last character of Ritz. And let me look at the contest situation. Because we have some. I haven't seen J Heart's March stuff yet. I hope he doesn't just put it to the last second and then expect us all to just be able to do them all, like, right away. Because that's just not going to happen for me. So, the next one that I'm working on is March 31st, Housing's Finest Builders. It's the camp. And I've decided to do a, whatchamacallit? I've decided to do a Civil War camp. Sorry. Gotta give me a second. It's still early in the morning. I haven't quite woken up. Hello! Hey, Fee. And then, we've got, right after that, Sheogorath is no fool. That's for DDA. So I need to figure out what would that look like? What would a Sheogorath build look like? Because I've already done one. So the question is just, what would I do now? I don't know. I wrote down a bunch of things from us talking yesterday, and I don't know. Let me just grab my stuff out of here, and then we'll go look at our first house. Bunch of jets taken off today from the we have an Air Force base right near us, and I can keep on hearing the jets taking off. That doesn't happen every day, so maybe something's going down. Who knows? But there's definitely something going on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. They're pretty low. Almost done. Good luck on that one. That's going to be a... You know, there are some builds that are a total commitment, emotionally and otherwise, where you're like, okay, some of these I can just pull out of my butt. But other ones take some serious, like, oh God, this one's going to be a commitment with a ton of work and a ton of detail, and I don't know. We'll see. All right, I don't think so. I haven't seen Sobrand's house, so we'll go to their domus. But yeah, totally. I could see that one being just a huge investment of emotion and time. I do know from my research of it, because I did research the Shivering Isles for some ideas back when I did my Sheogorath's army. Well, I do recall that it was, a lot of things were upside down, if that helps. There was a whole lot of upside down, like trees and crap. He seems to like things being upside down. So we're in Sobran's house. This is Domus, obviously. 158 items. Not a ton. It's possible that this is in progress. Well, good luck on that. If you need help, let me know. I just don't know what... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But Shayo's going to come up. I'm almost positive J Hart's going to do a Shayo quest. And even... contest. And even if he doesn't, someone will do a Jester's Festival one, which fits perfectly with Shayo. So we've got like a pit stop house with a J Hart right up here. But there's lots of little details too. Yeah, it's true. And if you remember Skooma Cat. Skooma Cat, Skooma Cat. Oh my god, it's Skooma Cat. If you guys did do, whatchamacallit? Elsewhere. There are some things that Skooma Cat did. If I have pictures. I do have 2 pictures of Skooma Cat doings if I didn't get rid of them. Just a moment. I'm going to pull them out and show them to you. My head hurts. Buy me a new head. Buy me a new head. I need a new head. It was one of those situations where I grabbed 2 shots while we were in the quest line, because the quest line, you can't go back to it. It's really kind of irritating that way. I don't know what I did with them. They're somewhere. But basically what they were was he stacked a whole bunch of chairs, randomly chairs going up to the ceiling. He stacked a whole bunch of cheeses, which is obvious. It's also, I think, books. There was weird stacking going on. It was a really neat stacking. Well, I mean, it almost works. The tea party, at least for Jesters, that's kind of dead on. Look at the little seating area. All sorts of little comfy details. It's a nice housey house. Yeah. Oh. I don't know, maybe. GUI 6J? So those are those. Plus we have probably an Easter build coming up. Okay, so Sheogorath, I was thinking about another army, Civil War, and then probably a Jester's, I don't know. Alright, so this is GUI 6J. Which garden one? I just see... Hug a tree, you mean? For Earth Day? Wow. Okay, we're full on items, but look at what's over here. We've got some Calgronted morning. Oh, wait, did I leave something up? No, I didn't. Okay. Some Calgronted morning. Across a crowded sky. This must be a guild hall. See all the money? I see lots of money. Oh, I see a telescope. What's down there? Is anything down there? I see a light, so... Other than the light, is there anything down there? No. Okay. Lots of, I like the way they use the ivy because it sort of makes you feel like you're inside an arbor. Where do you live? In a shack? I'm kidding. Here's the telescope. Oh, look! That's cool. Putting that temple way out there, that's really neat. I gotcha. Being disabled here myself, I get you. Let us make some grapes. Actually, we're not making grapes. Derp. We're making wine from the grapes. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. I might be the broken bulb in the box, let's be honest. Alright. Got a cutesy little area. Oh, screw you and the horse you came in on. Damn it. I hate you. Hate. Hate. No. Just jealous as hell. Jealous. I am a jealous one. Gimme. I am a jelly potato. Why does everybody have full and drunk but me? It's not fair. Aw. Is it a lovey-dovey? You can hate me for that. That was terrible. Alright, let's head on in. I don't think so, Doobs. I think the person has to earn it. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on in here. Check out the Meridia light behind the calendar. It really is neat. Cool effect. I broke your egg. Lots of books at the library. So some people do this, and I really do like it. When people add some way to get across here, it saves you a lot of time in going down and then back up. But this is super pretty too. I like it. And then more library. I'm too short, can't jump over the wall. Potato monkey. Kitchen / storage. storage. Okay. All right. We've got no place to cook though. So I guess more wine here.
You're not going to use me as a paperweight, are you? What's all that about anyway? Paperweights. Honestly, is paper that anxious to escape? Oh, my paper's getting away! Ludicrous.
I don't think it's ludicrous to have a paperweight. Paper, like, what if there's a wind? You know, for someone so smart, that's a pretty dumb thing for him to say. Lots of little sneaky stuff I can find in here. Bed and bathroom. I don't know. I should Google it at some point, but I'm never going to be able to do it. Oh, pretty. This is a nice collection of cheese mints. Isn't this just like a pet to sit on the clean laundry? Should have been a cat though, because cats always sit on the clean laundry. Oh, is this the dragon you were talking about? One of? There's a whole lot of achievement stuff in here. Somebody has done a lot of achievements. We'll do a Figment Pigment, who often watches us. Yeah, never getting it. I can't kill anybody. Unless I cheated. And I don't think that I would ever do that. Like, work with somebody who has it. Have them let me kill them. I don't think I would ever do that. So this is Figment Pigment and creepy. Ooh, effects. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of things going on here. This is a darkness effect, global brightness rather. So I see that. 9 effects. I wonder what they all are. We've got, I mean, the darkness one's pretty obvious, but what are the others? Let me see if I can figure it out. The name is one. It's called Gwyn's Room. There may be a silence on. That could be one of them. Yeah, it's creepy. I'm trying to figure out what the other effects are, but I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like a vampire shower. Yeah, remind me to never go on a date with you, Donbat. I know I'm not your taste, but still. Dementia 5. I need to visit all of my houses and start picking up things for my builds. I've decided for my camp, I don't know whether to do a winter camp or a summer camp, but if I do a winter camp, I'm going to do it in my enchanted. And if I am doing a summer camp, I'm going to do it in strident. Alright, so this is Dementia 5. Zerbit's been here. And this is 106 out of 200 items. Let me see, do I need any foods? No dubious. No lumping. Well, it's a Civil War camp, so I don't know what kind of fun times it will be, but it's something. Note, I'm occasionally, when I get a shot, just randomly sending myself stuff when I have a minute or two to do it. So, all right. I guess somebody could do it. Oops, somebody's here. Somebody could do a summer camp. This is gorgeous. I'd probably scare the crap out of them. I love the use of the candle groups. Very romantic. Romantic. Somebody's cooking something. What statue is that? Look at that. That's neat. Back to back. Is that the normal statue? Yeah, that's the owner. I'm just telling her she has a nice house and it's very lovely. I'm gonna get out of her way so I don't interrupt her. I have a bad habit of that. I didn't realize the back one, that new one had two sides to it. I'll check it. That must have just come out today. All right. Let us see. Crown store. Okay. ESO Plus. Deals. Yep. Oriel and Zarces. Okay. So let's turn you around. Yeah, you must be the new one. Interesting. Now, you say we have new things, but I don't know if I believe you. No, mostly it looks like the same shit. Mounts don't interest me. Yeah, mounts don't do it for me. Let me stick my new guy in my house. That necro horse is really not all that impressive. For a necro horse, you would think it'd be a little bit, like, nicer looking. But what do I know? Yeah, it's not a great horse. No Griffin this morning. He's off getting his wings fixed, aka his car repaired. All right. So let us. I don't know. It's a fake unicorn, though. Doesn't that bug you? That's why we have Argonians, Volcidol. Alright, let's see. Where should I put him? Right there looks fine. Just making, oh yeah, I wanted to put this somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Maybe upstairs. We'll find a place. Might have to move shit around. I'm just gonna randomly place it here for the moment. Even though it looks kind of bad. I don't know why they didn't make it so you could sit on it. You would think, right? I would think that you would be able to sit on it. Go figure. Alright, let me give you some stuff, and then we're gonna... Ah! I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I'm going to intersperse hitting up my what's it called? Storage houses with doing houses so that we can pick up some things for the upcoming holidays / builds. And I'll try to keep it less boring. Ooh, why did it do that? Undo. I'm gonna also check the streamer drops just in case something should. Hey, Nestarish, I played your potentates this morning. It was beloved by many, especially since you did that. We love the sand, guys. Words, sand thing on the beach. Help, words. Sand thing on the beach. Words are gone. Sandcastle. Thank you, Donbat. We loved the sandcastle. Sorry I can't think of words this morning, but it was a really clever idea. I was super impressed. I have a lot of spools. I perhaps have too many spools? Why do I need this many spools? Alright, so I wanted to see about using these for Easter. It was a really great house. We were all saying we wanted to go there on vacation. Great home. And it seems that the griffin is back from getting his wings fixed. All right. I'm glad that I can look at your homes. You know what I mean, nestarish? Like, I love the fact that even though I can't go to your server, I can at least see the homes now. That means a lot. That, you know, we're learning things from you. Like, there was a, whose was it? Dark Wolf's yesterday. I fell in love with their snail. They made a snail, and it was the cutest little thing. And your sandcastle, as well as I loved your ceiling in the beginning. There were a lot of really good things that we can take something away from. You do good, what's the word? Do good cobbles. So my... So my friend works in a hospital. And the hospital is in New York City. Okay? And Manhattan. And he showed up this morning, and the hospital was doing a thank you for the people who have been working extra hours and whatnot on a fundraiser for the hospital. And so they have this big display saying, "Thanks, team." And underneath it, they have they have plates and plates of hard-boiled eggs. Like a stack of them, hard-boiled eggs next to a stack of fruit. And it's New York City. They have they've peeled hard-boiled eggs. So they're and my friend posts a picture and he goes, "Thanks, but I don't want to be patient zero." You're in the middle of a freaking pandemic, and you're a hospital. And you put out a giant tray of peeled hard-boiled eggs. One person sneezes and you're fucked. Another person touches it. There's no tongs. Another person touches it. And now you've got, you've spread it. It's just terrible. And so my friend took a picture of it and he wrote, "Just coffee for me, thanks. Thanks, patient zero." And then he updated it because he mentioned to people that it's a risk. So they moved it into the center of the hospital section, and then they put a lid on top. And so his comment was, "So they've added a lid to foster growth and incubation. You still have to pull it up, grab an egg, and possibly infect all of the other eggs." It's just wild. I mean, I can't believe that a hospital would do that. Just terrible thinking. Cracks me up, though. I saw that this morning, and it's just, of all things. I assure you that Dawnbat is not interested in me. Just so you know. Dawnbat has a thing about male orcs. I am not a male orc, last I checked. He has a similar orientation to your brother, if that helps. Orc thighs save lives. Although I don't know if your brother's into orcs. Anyway. So, wow! I completely like space coming into this house, and now I'm like, whoop! What's going on here? So this is Corundum 2003, no effects, 200 out of 200 items. Okay, backing up. Look at this edging. I really like this edging work. Those limestone retaining walls are great. And I do love Dawnbat, but just not that way. Isn't gonna happen. Stables, these are not normally here. And usually there's nothing here. And this, look at this kitchen. Handmade. Ah, I'm squeeing. Look at the table and the oven. The oven's great. I am so impressed. Ah, gosh. All right, let me just throw some more things over to me. The more I get done this morning, the more I can participate in things tonight. If you all have any raffles tonight, or not raffles, although get your raffle money in, we all have auctions. If anyone has auctions tonight, remember to see about doing proxy bids if you're not going to be around. That way you can give your guild some money. So this is crazy. This is just like... It's like a science lab on top of a kitchen. It is. It's very well done. It's wild. I think it's the ventilation that got me the most. Look, it's the fire butt. Very cute. Seems like everybody got that and instantly put it in their homes. I love people who do wild, like unexpected things with cyrodiilic because it's so small. But even though it's so small, you can do crazy shit with it. It's wild. Yes. So, and then we've got a normal home. I wonder if the guy eats in here. Because they've just got a frying pan in here, even though there's a kitchen next door. Or maybe they just use it to heat up water or something, you know, if you want some tea. I don't know how you do it in a frying pan, but interesting. Interesting stuff. All right, my Captain Margot's is my library. I don't know what I would keep in there, but... I'm reading about, this morning I was doing a whole bunch of stuff on childbirth in Nebraska from 1900 to 1999. Really not fascinating. I found very little that I wanted to add. Not exactly great. I don't know that Civil War guys, I mean, they read stuff, but mostly they didn't have a ton of books. Generally, they read newspapers. They did go to church, though. Yeah, that's why I grabbed the paper. I think that'll work. All right. Blue Linus. We did a Grand Psijic. We did not do a Sleek Creek. My neck hurts. So I'm trying to build that. I'm trying to build... I gotta grab all of my, army. Probably gonna do another Sheogorath army now that I know how to animate better. Okay. So this is Array's house. Array? 6 effects. Ooh, purdy. 395 items. So one of the effects is probably that, yeah. Almost like snow. Blue crystal snow. Where's a zombie? We have a stripper pole. The zombie's usually right next to the stripper pole. Okay, it's neat, but it's weird to close off the pretty. But I guess I get it. You know, if you have an idea where you want to do something kind of cold and frozen, it doesn't really work with the outside area here. You know? You gotta make some sacrifices. What an interesting use of those What are the word, guys? These things. The mats? The reed mats? I don't know where she's there. I don't know where she is. She's missing. She needs to be here for the strippers. Because you know her and strippers. She's way into it. A little too much. So the smoke coming out of this, in part, is effects. See? Not the whole thing. Really interesting. This is like, oh, good point, dudes. I'm thinking it's like a hot spring. Interesting. Yeah, she probably is torching people. Oh, okay, so you see this pinkish color? This is Meridia's colored rooms effect. It changes it to slightly pinker. It gives a nice pinkish glow, which, by the way, for your own home, they do sell pink lights, pink bulbs, so that you can have a softer, more, what's the word? Flattering light. Like if you feel like you want to be prettier, adding a little bit of a pink light works. Well, we've seen it enough times going to the multiple strip joints where she's hanging out. I mean, it's not like I am making this up. We all saw it. She was torturing people, smoking skooma, drinking booze. I like how cluttered this is. And they carried the rock inside. The rock continues inside the house, which I think is really cool. Good job. Oh, my hand is a mess. So I need to keep reminding myself of what I'm making. We've got Civil War camp, my army, and then Easter basket, and then I think that's it. She looks innocent. That's how she gets away with it. Okay, here we are. So I guess I could add plants later. No reason to add plants now. I was thinking about this for the Civil War camp, but I think it's too swampy looking. I don't think it'll work. I will be right back. Oh my God, cat. Okay. I'm wondering what my permissions are like here. Limited. Okay, good. This is where I moved the potato. I forgot. And the ship. Yeah, so that's all that's here, the ship and the potato. Because I didn't know where else to put them, you know? And I didn't need them out. And I didn't want to get rid of them. So they're here, hiding away. Yes, the needy kitten. The needy kitten. Harrow Storm launches on PS4 and Xbox on March 10th. So, guys, are there is there an NA or an EU Xbox, an NA and EU PS4, or are they all the same? Because I actually don't know the answer to that. Peanut butter burrito. That guy has the best name. Alright. What was in here? Zombie. Oh, okay. Good to know. I did not know that. Learn something new. Alright. So, we send prezzies to people. First one goes to Kaba 1991. I'd send one to do bad, but I don't think he's on this server at all. Nope, sadness. Hi, Mr. Dude Guy, sir. There we go. And for the resub, Oblivion Switch. You are? I didn't realize that, dupes. I don't think Oblivion Switch is actually on NA. There you go. All right. Present's done for the moment. Yeah, I mean, some of them are neat. Like, I liked the bread one. I have 3 of the breads. And the cinch tiger bed. Yes. That's an awesome one. I do have the Khajiit symbol up on one of my houses, and I think there's a gong, but I haven't gotten the gong yet. Oh yeah, I was playing with this. This is a spiral done with EHT. In case you're curious. I like things that are really tall. Yes, madness. That's how I roll. Madly. At least I've got a statue of Shale. I might use that for my Easter basket somehow. See, this is how I build, guys. First I start with things that I already have, looking at them and seeing, what could I do with this? That looks like an Easter egg to me. These could be Easter eggs. Okay. Still pretty full, even though I took things out of it. Hello? We're gonna head over to EU as soon as I'm done with picking up stuff. I don't see any Twitch drops for the near future. Like in the next week. But then again, sometimes they announce it and you never know. Okay, so we're gonna do this somehow. This could be an Easter egg. Easter egg, Easter egg. Really gross Easter eggs, but could be Easter eggs. We need like Easter grass too. Not sure what that would look like. And here's where I store all my eggs. When those Nedic like balls came out, those Nedic lights, I bought a whole bunch of them thinking, oh, this will be perfect for an Easter basket. And then you just hide things inside it. Well, there's a bunch of tortured corpses in there, Dubes. What do you think she's doing? You know how she goes. Yes. She's a weirdo. She's into torture. Don't ask me. She's in all my houses, pretty much. Oh, Lord. Wedding blossoms. Why can't you put them back in my bag? Is my bag full? Wonder why it was giving me weird errors. These also seem like they need to go into an Easter basket. These don't. I'll leave those alone. And my Nedic orbs. My Easter basket's gonna be weird. I can tell already. I'm not really sure what to make it out of, but we'll figure something out. I was thinking about making an entire house an Easter basket. Like taking humble mud, turning it into I hate the way that humble mud is built, cuz like, you know, the front of it is you walk into the house and the courtyard is out back, so you see the inside of the house first. I'd rather see the inside of the house second, and that way I could do something with the outside of it and you can see you're in an Easter basket. Otherwise, it's not really a good, it doesn't really work. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I would like it. I always make things on a large scale because I'm just weird like that. I think larger scale stuff I like better for whatever reason. The saplings will be good. The ginkgo saplings. Yeah, I think large scale stuff can be super fun. Plus, I'm taking things from the house that I'm not sure I'm even going to use, but I like the idea of just having them there, and then I can move them back if I'm not going to use them. But I don't think that I'm going to use this house because I don't like the basket situation. I guess you could look like you're inside a basket. You could coat the walls and make it look like you're inside a basket. But I don't think it would be so pretty. I think I got them from buying the house. I think I bought Enchanted. I bought these from the Enchanted, so... Yeah, I know I'm being boring, guys, but I'm trying to think this through. My brain doesn't always work. Alright, so we've got stuff in here. As you can tell, I keep different kinds of houses. This one happens to be I have a whole bunch of houses that are, what's the word? Storage houses. I'll probably put my Easter basket in Hundings again. Seems to be my MO for these tiny builds. And you'll get a nice outside view. Should work. Or we could attach fish. I don't think I need anything from here. I don't know. I don't know! I'm trying to find my What are those things called? My scuttle blooms. Because I know I have like 40 of them and I stuck them somewhere and I just don't know where. I'm so boring. I'm so boring today. I apologize. I should be working on the camps first, but I hadn't decided whether or not I want to do like traditional tents or if I wanted to do a winter camp, which would be basically everything built up like little cabins. I'm probably going to do a summer camp. How many slots are in this? I could do my Easter basket here. By the way, J Hart is talking about, and I'll read it to you. We have several open slots in Spicy and applications have slowed, so feel welcome to bring in good peeps that meet the requirements. Opening up invite perms for people like me. So let me know if you can meet minimums. Be happy to see if I can get you into Spicy if that's something you want. Their requirements are pretty high, but you make decent money too. I actually don't remember what the minimums are. I'm a bad person. Okay. Look, my snot. It's very snotty. This would not work for a basket. It's too big. I need a house that would look good as a basket. I was thinking about Stay Moist, but Stay Moist is huge. Okay. Well, let me know if you change your mind, and I'll see about getting you in. I was also thinking about for Stay Moist for the Civil War, but I know, it just seems, I don't know. See, this seems like it's more reasonable size for a basket, don't you think? And I know you could build pretty high, so I could probably build the basket and then it might be too big. You're a decorative chicken. I don't know what that means. Easter grass. All right. I think twin arches might work as an Easter basket. It's not that tall. It could work. have decorative chickens on Easter baskets? I never had a decorative chicken on an Easter basket. Yeah, I think this could work. I think twin arches could be good. I mean, I hate these flippin' things. I hate them. But just considering this like a basket holder, and then you put like, yeah, you could get away with this. I think I could do this. All right, so we'll go over to EU, and when I come back, I'll be able to move everything around. But I do want to give EU a little bit of attention today, so we'll head back. We'll head over. Okay. You. Let's see if Lavathi built a new house already. I don't know if you guys saw it, but she put sweet rolls on my head yesterday, and it was quite amusing. I just turned around and all of a sudden she's got a sweet roll on her head. Every one of her animals had a sweet roll on their head. I had a sweet roll on my head. It was quite amusing. It was a very sweet rolly surprise. Holy crow. I think I'm stupid lagged. I can't tell if I'm lagged or not anymore. But it was showing me a video from like 3 minutes ago. Hopefully it stops. So let's talk makeup while we wait. When I was in elementary school, and this does matter somehow, I had a vice principal who used a lipstick pencil. And that's a pencil that goes around your lips, you know, and it sometimes is the wrong color, and you'll see people wearing it, and it just, I thought that it was the stupidest thing I ever saw, because she'd have her lipstick in one color, and then her lip liner would be like a totally different color, and it would stand out. I'm like, why are you wearing like that? That just looks so weird. So my whole life I hated lip liner. Then I got my first liquid lipstick the other day. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. But it's next to impossible to put on cleanly. It gets all over your face. It just like, it's called feathering, I guess, where it like, it'll come off your lips. It'll just everywhere. It just goes everywhere. It drips off into where it shouldn't be. It's a huge pain in the ass. And finally I looked it up, and apparently lip liner works to keep it within the lines. Like if you put on your lip liner first, and then put on the liquid liner, it won't drip and whatever. And I was like, seriously, that's what that's supposed to do? I got it, and I was so happy. It completely worked. So should you ever run into that problem with liquid lipstick, lip liner. All right, so I also got it in clear. It's a clear lip liner. Oh my gosh, really? So this clear lip liner, so you can wear it with any color. You won't be able to even see it. It's just to keep things within the line. It's almost like wax or something. So this is Valaenya house, and this is their Sisters of the Sands, and they've done a very nice, what's the word? Red Guard style. And I love this particular table. And it looks like they have room to grow if they want to. I don't think they want to. My guess is that they're probably just happy with the way things are. But should they change their mind, I think they could add more. But, you know, some people aren't into that. So then let's go Thunder Ant. Raw. Thunder Ant's home yesterday was super impressive. It just does a... I know some of you aren't interested in makeup stuff, but I'm learning new things every day in combating my vitiligo, and so this is all very new to me, so it's kind of exciting when I learn a new trick or a new way of dealing with things. I was thinking about starting a makeup unboxing sort of channel, but I don't know. 15 items out of 200. All right, I don't think this is done. I keep hitting these non-done open houses, but that's interesting thrown. So this is the calendar, the Dark Brotherhood window, and the Murkmire throne. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how many people would be interested in that, but if they were, I would probably do it just for anybody who's interested. But I mean, there's plenty of makeup streams out there, but it wouldn't be a teaching you how to do it makeup stream because shit, I don't. I mean, if anything, I need to watch other people do it. Stitches of Dune sometimes has really full houses and sometimes pretty empty houses. Yesterday was a guild house. Hello, what level am I? I don't know. I'm on EU. I think I'm low level on... Yeah, I'm only level 11 on EU. I'm here just to look at houses. This appears to be another one of Stitches' pit stop houses, so I'm going to just move on. I don't think they've intended this to be a show-off house. I mean, if people want to, I mean, I'm thinking about doing a... just a, what's the word, unboxing channel, because I sort of started to invest in some of those crates. Yeah, they wouldn't be applicable. It would just be me discovering new things, and because I have like almost no makeup. Everything I have is from like 30 years ago, or 20 years ago. Never wore makeup in college. It's probably why I was never noticed by a certain someone. Never wore makeup as a teen. Not even in my 30s, unless I went to work, and then it was very light. I put very little on. But nowadays, it's like, get out the spackle. Just spackle it on. So this is Sonia Plays, who I love their style. This is 699 out of 700 items, no effects. Now, my first build in Coldharbour was in fact just like this. I did a forest. I wanted a foresty look with like park benches and stuff. So this is maybe a little different from what I did because I don't see a lot of park benches, but it seems like she's got at least a little fire over here. Interesting. Oh, really? I mean, I had good skin. I was young looking. I mean, I just didn't care about it. It wasn't important to me, and ooh, brutal. Axe to the neck. Nya, nya. So that's just sort of the way that I looked at it, was like, oh, I'm not really a makeup person. It isn't really a thing for me. You see 20 and 30-year-olds these days, they are super into makeup. Back in the 90s, we were not that interested in makeup. We weren't that interested in clothes even. Like, it was really just the style to wear jeans and maybe a flannel or something else every day, you know? Yeah, special occasions, but when I got a job in law, I wore a basic amount of natural looking makeup, not a lot. But that's why I had 30-year-old makeup, because it didn't really need to do much. These days, I put it on every day for you guys. I want to look nice. I want to be presentable. I don't like seeing my own vitiligo. I like when people hide sky shards in their homes. There's a lot of stuff just like kind of sprinkled out here before I get to the middle. Yeah, right? That's the way we used to live, but these days the people are much more interested in makeup and clothes than they used to be. I think BuzzFeed has a lot to do with that. Of all things. I'll just take this treasure and go. Okay, thanks. And I mean, I don't know if that's a good for them or not good for them, but who am I to judge? They definitely love to dye their hair more than we did. I would do more hair dyeing if it wasn't such a pain in the ass. But I am planning on doing a little bit more pink dye in my hair sometime soon. It's just a lot of work. I don't have the energy to keep it up. It would be cool if there were a lot more things, but at this point I'm just sort of accepting what we've got, which isn't much. Interesting little detail there. Let's go up and see. So this is what I'll make my basket out of, by the way. This kind of thatch, I'm thinking. False at all. I know what you mean. I have it too. So one of the most embarrassing moments of my life was I was in a room full of people I worked with, and at the time my boyfriend, and I didn't know it that I had white, like gray hair coming in, and we were talking about how we're starting to look older, and I said something like, I'm just glad that I don't have that much gray coming in it, you know, yet. And I must have been like 30, 31 or something. And my boyfriend, who is standing behind me, pipes up with, honey, you might want to look in the mirror more often. I'm like, what? I had a lot of gray coming in. I just didn't even realize it because I hadn't really been looking for it. But we didn't last, in case you're curious. So this is entirely crafted because obviously there's nothing in Coldharbour. I'm sensing a Khajiit theme. Even though there's Argonian stuff, there's a lot of Khajiits mixed into this. That guy hates me now, by the way. Oh, a painter. Ooh, nice. Casgonian. Yeah, it is too much maintenance. I think I'm too lazy for it, honestly. So I'm thinking about what I would do to make it less work. There's that overtone stuff now that you use as conditioner, and supposedly it keeps your color for like months and months. But I'm trying to find my way to get over here. I don't think I can. Looks like there's a separate entrance up. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Well, he hates me now. He's, to be fair, he's kind of mentally ill. He was then too. He was on antipsychotics. I'm not sure if maybe he went off of them and that's why he behaves the way that he behaves now. But he was mentally ill and it was controlled at the time. But he seems to have complete false memories of things that happen. Like when he and I went to the vet together with my cat, who I had when I first moved out here. And he was there when the doctor told us that she didn't have very long to live, that she had maybe 3 months to live, and she needed, he taught us how to do the transfusions for the cat and whatnot. And yet, when he was having this meltdown with me, months and months later, he said I lied about my cat being sick to get attention. He was there at the vet with me when the vet told us that the cat was dying. He learned how to do the transfusions the cat needed. He started accusing me of all this stuff that was demonstrably false and then saying that I was mentally ill. And it was like, what is wrong with you? And so eventually I had to cut him off completely. I don't know, but it was like, you know, he started saying that I was bipolar, which, no. I mean, like, I'm not picking on anyone who's bipolar. I have anxiety and depression, not bipolar. I know what bipolar is. My grandfather was bipolar and my sister is bipolar. I am not bipolar. I have other problems. I have the sad pole. I don't have the happy, excited, you know, manic pole, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have that. So he was just, I mean, after I moved, he said that everybody hated me, no one ever liked me. He said a lot of really hurtful things, and then denied he said any of it. So I sent him the email in which he said it, and he said, why would you save that? I can't win. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't win. And this was after, you know, my marriage fell apart. So it was a good thing that we didn't work out. He was a bad guy. I feel sorry for him, though, because he has a lot of problems, and it sounded like he went off his meds. He started dating a woman who had a lot of issues, and I'm actually kind of surprised that he ended up with her. Oh, there's the add-on. But whatever. And then he would just say, I've been dating so-and-so since you left, so, ha. I'm like, as if I care. You know, you dumped my ass. Like, I don't care. Date who you want, you know? And then when I got married, he completely cut me off. He cut me off. I had cut him off pretty much when he sent me the psycho stuff. And then he reached out to me to tell me that a mutual friend of ours died. And I was very appreciative of that. So I wrote back with a, you know, thank you and everything. And then he said again, you know, don't contact me. You're crazy. I don't want you in my life. I just did it to be nice. So it's like, fine. I didn't want him in my life anyway, but, right? I'm not going to pick on the woman that he's dating, but I'll say that she has flaws that are interesting. She's very, very unusual woman. We all have flaws, right? But some of us more obvious than others. But hey, he's flawed, so there you go. So this is also completely handmade, freestanding, which I dig. Just so you know, you see all this chipping and stuff on the floor? That's only one side of these. If you flip these over, the floors are actually clear. They don't have this kind of chipping. I mean, there's a little bit of chipping, but it's not like this. You can use the nice side or you can use the crappy side. Just remember that when you're building that it doesn't have to look like this if you don't want that. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, ruins are ruins and places show wear and tear. It's just the natural way of being. But you have your choice. Yeah, I have them too, you know, and so does my family. You know, I think highly of. Is this your home, Seacode? I mean, Kit Kavash? Because I love it. I mean, it's really good. But you know, people have issues, and there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody in my family, including myself, have mental illness. My best friends have mental illness. Well, I don't know about my best friend because, like, fuck if I know. Never talked about that. But it was one of the more hurtful things that anyone has ever done. And I did save that email, and I'm never going to delete it. Because whenever I feel bad and miss him, I'll open up that email and I'll read it again. And then I'll go, that's why. And then I'm okay. So this is a cute way of doing a red carpet. Putting the planks underneath to make it like a nice smooth step up. So your feet don't sink into it on your way up. Elegant home, I can tell already. Yeah, that hurt. I dated some real winners. Yeah, I'm the first to admit. Is this like a church? I'm guessing it's a church because there's a woman up front. Or maybe a performance. This could be a theater. I really made some bad choices on who I dated. But what are you going to do? Oh, you're welcome. I didn't know that, and I ended up building stuff looking crappy. And then I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you could do this. And now I do. So, hey, Angel. Look at all these little added rooms. This is awesome. Yeah, it does. I think there's music. And this must be where Lincoln sits. Anyone feel like playing the assassin? Sic semper tyrannis! Well, I am, so, you know. My ankle's now broken after jumping like that. I mean, I have anxiety and depression, so I consider myself, you know, mentally ill. I don't know if that's if that's overstating it, but no matter what, I'm not ashamed of it. I get help for it, and that's that. It is super fancy. I think it's supposed to be some sort of theater. And look, oh wow, what a great way of doing tiers like this. What, no comment on the Sic semper tyrannis? Come on. Confederate. This is so cool. Look at that. I'm super impressed. This is great. This is one hell of an impressive place. I love it. Good job, Seacode. Look at the way that they made. Okay, so in my psijic, you know, remember I did the Nutcracker Suite? I had so much trouble figuring out how to do curtains. And they did a lovely job. They did a really good job on the curtains. I wanted mine to be a solid red, and then I eventually had to give up on that because using the solid satiny red does not work with actually making the proper shape for curtains. So they did the next best thing. I wanted to use these red things for curtains, but it just doesn't work for theater curtains. So I think that's it. It's just phenomenal. Oh, okay. I'm not the war criminal. Love it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to an ample. It's a really cool house. It's just very imposing. I like it. They could have entered that as an arena or as a stadium and say it's like a rock concert stadium. I burned down your hometown. What is your hometown and why am I burning it down? I don't get it. Queen Mia. Queen Mia seems to do really good small space. Oh, she's here again. She's probably going to boot me. I'm going to step out. Small space items. Looks like it's just a library type dealie. And now I'm leaving. Before she eats me. She seems to be in the homes whenever I go to them. I'm not taking that risk again. Oh, what's your hometown? Let's go to one she's not in. Or not. Linsandor. Linsandor. Oh, it's pony butt. I was trying to figure out what that was. Oh, okay. I don't think my crew was there ever. That does not sound like a familiar name. Let me look. Gwyneth. Did it have another name at one point? But no Gwyneth. Linsandor. With a portal. And water. Effects. Autumn's Gate with a nice sunny tree. Okay, this is just a very nice homey home. Domestic looking place. Probably still in construction. What county is that? Look at that. You're right in my wheelhouse. Oh, I see, in the county. Lawrenceville. Auburn, Berkeley Lake, Buford, Dacula, Duluth, Lawrenceburg, Lilburn. I'm gonna look at this real quick, because this is my obsession. No, Auburn, Berkeley Lake, no, Buford, Dacula, no. Duluth, no. Grayson, no. No Lawrenceville. Lilburn. Loganville. Peachtree Corners, as if every place in Atlanta doesn't have a Peachtree something or other. Stouffville. Hill, Swanee. Doesn't look like my boys hit anywhere in those places near you, so it would be other ones. Oh my goodness! What on earth? Yeah. 351 items, no effects. The treasure and a dead body, Kanzari. Look at this. Freestanding. Gorgeous. Love it. Gives it to me. This is incredible. Really nice. I love the curved roof too.
You know there's a ghost in here, right? Its name is Vincent, and it adores cherry pie. Maybe you should go fetch a pie. Or, you know, an exorcist.
Can you imagine just sleeping here, listening to the rain on the roof? Very peaceful. Huh. Don't usually see people using these big old rocks. These you can get from, whatchamacallit? Somerset. As edging. Yeah, vaulted ceiling. That's right. It looks very good. Really interesting build. Well, we know that they had, that Tamriel has problems with mold, so wouldn't surprise me terribly much. A little bit of crafting spot. Is there anything in here? No. Maybe a little. What? A second floor? You're not using the first floor. I'm assuming this is in transition. But that looks really neat. Pretty cool stuff. Krinska. Krinska had a really good house yesterday, too. So tonight is going to be, if J Hart isn't broadcasting now, he will be, I'm assuming, later tonight. Oh, look at the garden! For those of you trying to work on farms, this is not a bad setup. Ooh, they added an extra level here. I love that. Extra levels. In about 15 minutes? Okay. I'm just going to call it soon anyway, because I'm not feeling my best as usual. Love that. It really works. I know it's a... Eleanor, this is a high elf house, so it works. Double curtains. An interesting way of handling that problem. Oh my god, I love that. Look at that lamp. That lamp cobble is amazing. Yeah, it's great. I love the little detail. I love the plates up like that. This is a good black vine. And clearly it has a second floor. I think it's very elegant. The choices are very elegant. And here's the second floor. You know, this house has so much extra space that you can take advantage of if you build a second floor in it. But sinking this painting into the wall, it just looks like it goes, doesn't it? It like belongs there. Toilet. Kitty. Oh, wow. They've really made use of that technique of sinking things into the walls. Good job, Krinska. This is like the second house in a row of yours that I've seen that I really liked. Very, very elegant. I think I might do one more and then call it because I'm just fading so fast. What's a... Let's see. Let's do the St. Delyn, Valaenya's St. Delyn. Yeah, it does. I think it's great. I'm glad I started early now that I think about it. If J Hart's going to start in about 10 minutes, that means I've gotten my stuff done and then he can start and it's all good. I don't like competing with him. Oh, pretty! This is such a hard house. This is one of the hardest, if not the hardest one to decorate Delyn's. Because the lighting's crap in here. It's like Sugar Bowl in that you're limited to 30 items, but the lighting is such crap. But they've done a great job. Look at how they hid that Valaenya stone, I think. See you later, Kavash. Thanks for joining us. They hid that in there, bringing so much more light into it. It's just really well done. And it looks good. It looks like it's part of what the statue should look like. So I'm really impressed with this. This is a really good job for something that is not easy to do. All right, I'm going to call it, guys, and I will see you probably tomorrow. So have a good one. Take